That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty astounding. The first thing I thought when I saw this was again how much knowledge that these guys who are writing comic books have of the culture, because they're endlessly able to go back and reference things that most of us aren't even aware of. And it was a symbol that we can see the stylization here. It was something that I think from the Middle Kingdom onward became very, very prevalently used. People wore it in jewelry. People still wear it in rings and pendants and necklaces. And it was always seen as that energy, but like it was a protective. If I'm reading that right, it was a protective thing, right?
Hmm. Yes.
So I mean, so that's pretty astounding. Now, if we go, okay, now you've got the timelines really well. At Middle Kingdom, what point in history are we talking about?
Middle Kingdom, we're talking between the 15th through to like the 19th dynasties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Middle Kingdom. Okay, so the middle most, the one most, okay, so the most that's most popular one, the most popular one, let me get that out, is the 18th dynasty.
Okay.
It's the most pivotal, right? So the 18th and 19th dynasties are the most crucial. This is where we notice Tutmosis, right? We notice the Kamels. The 19th dynasty would be the Ramesside periods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are the most particular periods in the Middle Kingdom periods.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so they're very particular in the suits. Okay, so there was certain ones that was doing certain things, and so we noticed. I mean, kind of how it would be for us, when you're talking about how everything was, how can I say, brought out technology, right? Building became better, right?
Mm-hmm.
The structures became better, military became better, right? Everything is more organized,
Right.
put together, right? In these kingdoms. And so this was the great periods, I would call them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
of Kemet.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a pretty. So I mean, we're talking. Are we going to say 4,000 years roughly of
Yeah,
history?
3,500,
Right.
somewhere like that.
Think of how many things that you've loved in your life that haven't lasted in culture that long. I mean, most things do not have that type. So when we start talking about again, what these symbols mean or why it's important or why we should study them, again, like these symbols are outlasting cultures all the time. I mean, they've gone through many hands and had, astounding effect as far as keeping their symbolism. That they're using this in a modern tale that's primarily geared towards children is pretty astounding.